Good evening. Welcome to Grandma's Attic Music Review. We're in the middle of July and it's hot out. Y'all having a good time? Do you have a great day on this Saturday? Did you go in downtown New London and celebrate some stuff? All kinds of shops open in New London, so get down there and celebrate. Tonight, we have very special guests. I'm so excited. So I have known this musician, well, I'm not even, yeah, I am going to tell you. I am not this old, but I've known this musician for probably at least 46 years. In and out of my life, around and about, traveled the world with his music, has been in some really great bands, including The Reducers and Dog Bite, and She Said, He Said, and he's played around, he plays by himself, and that's really fun. He's got a new single out, and he's got a new musical that he just wrote with his friend Tom Didi, and we're going to talk about all of that. But first, just sit back and relax. Get yourself a little beverage. Doesn't have to have alcohol in it, but it can if you want. Get some popcorn and listen to the amazing music of Mr. Hugh Birdsall.
Thanks, Dot. Thanks for that charming introduction. I'm delighted to be here this evening, and I love coming on the show because it gives me a chance to try out songs that I don't know very well yet, and we'll see if I remember them. This is a song that I co-wrote with my friend Tom Didi, and well, I got a dog last year, all the way from Bali, Indonesia, and her name is Mavis Blue. And this song is also called Mavis Blue, that may or may not be about my dog, Mavis. It goes like this. Sitting on the hood of your car, leaning back, checking out the stars. She can't be sure who you are. She thinks she might have gone too far. Mavis Blue, it's an uncertain world. Please don't be sad just because these times are bad. Please don't doubt too much to dare, or forget to care. Mavis Blue, it's a contrary world. There is nothing new, no absolute truth. There is only you and what you do, Mavis Blue. Won't you just give me your heart? It's never too late to start. What we have is more than a lark. No need to fall apart. Mavis Blue, it's an unstable world. You and I have learned, 'cause we've both been burned. Even though things are bleak, we still might find what we seek. Mavis Blue, it's a convoluted world. Mavis Blue, look at me. Across this lonely street, Mavis Blue, I love you. You say that I'm a fool, Mavis Blue. does it mean true love? It's like a hand in a glove. Yes, it's precious enough. Ah, but it weighs way too much. Mavis blue, it's a ridiculous world. Sitting on the hood of my car, leaning back, checking out the stars. Mavis blue, don't be sad. Mavis blue, don't be sad. Thank you. Thanks a lot. 1, 2, 3. Out-of-towners hang by the shore. Tropical breeze knocks on your door. All the things you adore. Summer in England. She looks and sees you. And she thinks you're cool. Meet one night, feels just right under the ocean moon. Borrow your old man's boat, offer her your raincoat. No one else seems to know the gravity of moon glow, how you want her so. That's how it goes. You take a walk, arm in arm, get caught in a thunderstorm, hold each other until dawn. Summer in England. Promises you mean to keep. You stroke her hair, she falls asleep. Young love is ocean deep. Summer in New England. And she says she has to head back home. Your heart sinks like a stone. You climb the sand dunes all alone. Summer in New England. As you surf those riptide waves, you can hear her whispering your name. Neon shines from midnight bars. Gaze up at all the stars. There you see her lovely face, the one you can't replace. sigh with me, everybody. All right. You're very kind. So I guess I'm going to try this one. This is the one song that I think I know by heart that's from the new musical that my friend Tom and I have been working on. And we'll see if I actually remember it. It's a song called She's Lost, and it's sung by one of the main characters, actually a female main character, so you have to pretend that I'm, like Audrey Hepburn or somebody. And we actually asked Ann Castellano if she'd sing this on the recording. And I think we're going to do that recording sometime in the next few weeks. So, She's Lost. She lost her smile, can't get it back. She walked for miles after the attack. She lost her voice, not her choice. No words to say this rotten day. What can it mean? No one's ever seen so many dreams destroyed in one long scream. Out across the void, she lost her way. She lost her faith, it had been great, but showed up way too late. She lost her ears, she cannot hear all the bombs exploding near the playground and the schools and all good things she once knew, lost through and through, turning shades of blue. Somehow she copes with the madness, refuses to succumb to the sadness, almost gives up. Yes, it's tragic. She's lost. What can anyone do? She's lost. Wouldn't you be too? So I almost remembered that one. Yeah, so the name of the musical is War Orphans. So that's why all the references to bombs and attacks and things like that. So sometime last fall, I think it might have been in November or so, I said to myself, I should write more joyful songs. And here is my second attempt at a joyful song. It's called, right. It's called Feel Good. I wanna feel good. I almost think I could, something inside of me that sometimes walks and talks right there beside me. Something incorruptible, something so invincible, some kind of miracle, a single point of light that shines so bright. I wanna feel like myself again. I wanna feel like myself again. I think I'll recognize it when it happens. A stirring in my bones, a ringing telephone. I might see me in your eyes, you might see you in mine. A single point of light that shines so bright. Anything can happen to anyone, at any place or any time. The end and the beginning, the river and the banks, all by design. I wanna feel good. I'm gonna feel good. I really think I could, something inside of me that sometimes walks and talks right there beside me. Something incorruptible, something so invincible, some kind of miracle, a single point of light that shines so bright, that shines so bright, that shines so bright, that shines so bright. Thanks.
Awesome. Almost there.
Almost, yeah. I'll play you the other one a little bit later. But this is a song I wrote with Tom called Thorns, and it goes like this. got me so confused. If you can't have roses, thorns will have to do. When on the flip side, when you slip the noose, you can't trap your lover's heart. It's got to be set loose. And if you backslide, there is no excuse. If you can't have roses, thorns will have to do. I drank with an aristocrat at the old Chelsea Hotel. He wanted a favor, said he'd pay me well. He asked me to find a heart that always has been true. If you can't have roses, thorns will have to do. When you finally graduate from idiot to fool, you gain so much more than you could ever lose. When wounded red flowers start to bleed true blue, if you can't have roses, thorns will have to do. If you can't have roses, thorns will have to do.
Do you have one more song to do for us, and then come talk to me?
Sure.
That sounds groovy.
All right. I'm going to play you the other joyful song that I wrote. And this was the first one I wrote after I had that insight that I needed to write more joyful songs. And the most joyful I could get, well, this song is called I'm Still Here. I used to wake up in the morning, see that face in the mirror, and think out loud to myself, what the hell has happened here? The wrinkled skin that sagged, the finger joints that always nagged, the ringing in my ears so high, the spots that danced across my eyes. But as it does, the time went past. It certainly did not go backwards. I came to know that craggy face. Now I hear my own voice say, with a smile, I'm still here. I am here. I'm still here. Maybe not tomorrow, but today I'm still here. As the world spins out of all control, it can weigh you down, oppress the soul. The same sad story being retold. Sometimes I think I'm glad I'm old. In morning sky I see a flock of geese flying in a V, heading for some southern clime where there's a different sense of time. And when the spring and summer come, when days are long and nights are warm, I'll watch them passing over me. Maybe they'll look down and see I'm still here. I am here. I'm still here. Maybe not tomorrow, but today I'm still here. We all are aging, that's a fact. There's no way we're going back. Now is the time for looking up into the sky. Cross my heart, hope to die. So grateful to the whispering wind, through flood and fire and even famine, endless wars and prison doors, till we can cry and grieve no more. We're still here. We are here. We're still here. Maybe not tomorrow, but today. For now, we're still here. We're still here.
So while Hugh's getting ready to come sit and chat with me, let me remind you there's all kinds of things going on in downtown. All the shops are open, the Hygienic's open, there's stuff going on in the park. Thursday night, Flickers, there's a movie at the Hygienic every Thursday night. There's entertainment all weekend. All the galleries are running full tilt boogie. Get out there and invest in your community. Get out there, shop local, support local music, support local arts, and let's have a great summer, okay? Hi, Hugh. Yeah, you need to put your thing on, your thingamajiggy. I love having you here.
Thanks.
It's not the first time. I was talking with
How's
Braden.
that?
That's perfect.
Oh, good.
I was talking to Braden last night, and Braden is the most grandma'd musician of anybody. He's been on this show more than anybody, but you run a close third. That's just saying. So you're doing so much. First, let's put out, you have a brand new single you played on the show, Summer in New England.
That's Dog Bite's new single.
Dog Bite?
Yeah.
Okay, so that's not yours, it's Dog Bite's.
Well,
Yeah, it's yours, but it's Dog Bite's.
actually, Tom and I wrote that one too.
Okay, is that
So
part?
I've been collaborating a lot with my friend Tom.
You guys have been close for a long time.
We have.
He's a good guy,
He is.
and you appreciate that.
Totally.
I know you do. How's that beautiful wife of yours?
She's great.
Is she loving the dog?
Yes.
Does she take the dog out to visit
She's
people?
training her to be a therapy dog.
Yeah. I knew that was coming.
Oh, okay.
I knew that's part of what you all do.
Yeah.
So you have this musical. How long did it take you and Tom to write this musical?
Last December, he sent me 17 songs and said, see what you can do with this. I think it's a musical. And so I started making demos. And maybe a month later, I had done most of the demos or done really rough versions of them. And he really liked what we were doing. And I said, so if this is a musical, do you have a script? And he said, I'll get back to you. And like 3 weeks later, he says, here, check this out. And then we went through about 10 revisions of the script and changed a few of the songs around, added some new ones, got rid of some other ones. And so now it's down to about 17 songs and a script that's maybe, I don't know, 80 pages or something.
Well, that's typical.
Yeah.
That's typical. Have you ever written a musical before?
Never. I never even considered it. I'm not really a big fan of musical theater, to tell you the truth. When I was a little kid, I was. My
Right.
parents used to take us to see, you know, Gilbert and Sullivan and stuff
Yeah,
like
yeah,
that down in New
yeah,
York.
of course.
Yeah, I'm not crazy about the genre, but it was fun doing it, and it was fun kind of trying to sound like I knew what a musical was supposed to sound like.
Right, right. But I don't think in this day and age that we really have to expect the same kind of musical type stuff. I've seen a lot of the newer musicals.
Sure.
Have you seen Hamilton?
I have
It
not.
is not. It is not a typical musical. And just for aesthetics, you should see it.
Yeah.
It's on
well, I've
all
heard
your.
it's wonderful, so I'm hoping to see
My son and my granddaughter learned every word to every song.
Wow.
And got up in front of her church and did the longest one.
Amazing.
And it's really about freedom and diversity and
Mm-hmm.
the whole, you know. So anyway, I don't think that musicals nowadays have to sound like they did in the 70s.
Oh, good.
You know, I think that people have learned that putting musicals together that sound like what the musical's supposed to be the story of
Sure.
is so. I think that you guys are on the right track.
So are you going to ask me what it's called?
I was just getting to that.
Oh, okay.
What is the name of your musical, Hugh?
It's called War Orphans.
You
So-
told us that while you were up there, you know.
Oh, good.
You did.
I'm glad
so
that got out there
War
twice.
Orphans. Now, I'd have to say, we've had this war going on in the world. It feels like it's been decades, but it's only been like 4 years.
Yeah. And
Is-
it's weird. The names of the characters in this musical all sound like they're Ukrainian names. But Tom insists that they're from Belarus.
Is there a big difference?
Apparently.
I don't know where I'd have to look at a camera. I mean, at a globe.
Yeah.
And
Yeah, they're
like,
pretty
look.
close to each other.
Well, then there.
And they were all part of the Soviet Union, too. So
Oh my gosh. So I have a friend, Ian, that plays a cello that is from Ukraine
Oh,
and
cool.
raises money for the Ukrainian refugees.
wonderful.
And I'm thinking that if you hooked up, like if you guys hooked up, he might be able to help you get this play on stage. You know what I do. You know what I do. You know I like to get music out there and connect
Yes.
people musically. So anyway, it's exciting. You have a lot of other things going on. You have a show coming up on the 25th.
Yes, a week from Friday, is it? Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, no, it will be, this airs
this coming
Saturday,
Friday.
so it'll be this coming Friday.
Yes,
At
and-
Captain Scott's Lobster Dock.
Correct.
What time does that gig
It's going
start?
to be from 6 o'clock to 8 o'clock, I think is what we decided. Yeah. And
What are we raising money for?
We're raising money for the New London Community Meal Center, one of my favorite
Me too.
charities.
Me too.
And I used to work there years ago, and just really liked the place a lot, and I like their mission.
Well, it's been doing what it does since we were kids, since in the 80s
Yeah,
when
Elizabeth
we were
Belanger,
learning
she was
about.
amazing.
Yeah.
So she was someone who saw something that needed to happen, and she just did it, which I really admire.
Yeah. Well, you
So,
do that too.
Well, to the extent that I'm able. So we've got a really great lineup too. It's all of the original sinners. That is Jim Carpenter, John Fries, Ben Parent, and Nancy Parent, and me, plus Ann Castellano, the Carolines, and I hope I'm not forgetting somebody. I probably am.
Is Steve Elsey playing?
I don't know. I hope so. I hope he'll join the
he
River
just
Gods.
dropped new music too.
Oh, absolutely.
That's
It's great.
in the running for a Grammy.
No
a
kidding.
Emmy. What is it?
Grammy.
Grammy. It's in the running.
That's fantastic.
Yeah.
He deserves it. It's a great song.
So
He's got a lot of stuff coming out. It's not just
he
the one
does.
song.
Yeah, it's several songs.
Yeah.
It's several songs. Hugh, you've been writing. What? Go
Deb
ahead.
Deanna Fleet is going to play.
Oh, okay.
Also.
Yeah, she's amazing,
Yeah.
and she raised some great kids. And one of her kids is a really, really good musician, also.
Danny.
Danny.
Yes, I know
Danny.
Danny.
He was over working on my house with Jerome. Jerome King is a saxophone player. You know him.
I've seen him on Facebook.
He's fabulous.
Yes.
He's also a house painter.
Oh, cool.
So I'm going to
Well,
put
you
him.
got to do something if you're going to try to make a living as a
I'm going to
musician.
put him in a top hat with his saxophone up on the second roof of my house with his saxophone and advertise his paint business,
Wow.
right? I'm going to put a picture of him with his sax in a top hat on my house. This
right.
musician painted my house, so that will be so much fun. So you've been writing music for as long as I've known you. What made you start writing music back in the 70s?
Punk credibility.
Yay!
Because we only knew covers. We knew all the Sex Pistols songs and the Clash and the Jam and stuff, but we didn't have any of our own songs. And if we wanted to be punk rockers, we had to have our own songs. So it was.
And you did.
It was necessary.
You did, and they were amazing, and everybody loved you guys. And then you sent your music over to Japan, right?
Yep.
And how did that go?
It was great. They treated us like pop stars, which was terrific.
Which-
It was a great experience to have, for a few days. I don't know if I'd want to live that way, but.
I would not. That's why I stay local and focus on local music, because it's really all about that for me. And so the Reducers really put New London on the map musically and a lot of other things. But then you had this band, Dogbite. Dogbite has been in my musical vision for years now. And Dogbite has put out one of my top 10 all-time favorite across the board, and we're talking Joan Jett, we're talking Elton John, we're talking Simon and Garfunkel. The song Grace is in my top 10 all-time favorite songs of all the music in the world.
Well, thank you.
That
That's
song,
high praise.
well, it means a lot. It has a very deep reality that people don't understand. And you did that. Now, you've also written with Ann Castellano.
Yeah.
How is it different writing with guys, Reducers / Dogbite, and writing with a female?
We were much more egalitarian, I guess you would say. We would trade off line by line virtually.
You and
The
Ann.
first song we ever wrote, yeah. We basically took turns writing a line or writing a couplet, and then now you try. And so we basically built the whole song from just trading off couplets.
That's wonderful.
Yeah,
I've
it's
been
fun.
watching her grow musically for as long
Yeah,
as
she's
you
terrific.
have. She's
And,
amazing.
And then often I would have written a song, and she would be willing to sing it. So I was grateful for that too.
I think that she's always willing to work with people that don't try to push her into being more than the public that she doesn't like being part of. You know, she doesn't like being public, but once she's on stage, she's dynamite, right? But don't try to make her into a public entity. She's not about it
Okay.
at all, right? So what do you want to do with this musical? I'm so excited about it because it's a perfect time for a musical that really talks about and brings out the subject of war and orphans.
It's about
and
the absurdity of war. And the basic storyline is love blossoming in a war-torn area. And there's some really great touches that Tom put in. He's got a ghost chorus. So the very first scene, two teenagers who've shared their first kiss get blown up by a bomb. And the question is, was it friendly fire or enemy fire that killed them? And nobody knows. So the idea of that drives the rest of the story is to find out, was it friendly fire or enemy fire? And it turns out it doesn't matter.
it doesn't. There's dead people, dead lovers, no
Yeah.
less.
And so there's this ghost chorus that appears periodically and sings songs.
The ghosts of the two lovers.
And some other people who got blown up.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
So the more you talk about it, the more I need to see it.
Oh.
We need to figure out a way to do it. there's so many
Well, we haven't
ways.
even had a reading of it yet. It's been written, I've recorded demos. We'll see what happens, if anything. It was really fun doing it, so I don't really care if anything happens with it or not, but maybe something will.
Other people care.
Okay. If
Other
they
people
do.
care.
You care.
And I do.
Well.
Passionately.
All right then.
I believe that when local people do something amazing and incredible, that it's maybe my calling to make sure that your new music. Why is it every time you guys put out new music, I'm like, come do my show, come do my show? It's not about
I'm
me.
baffled.
It's not about me. It's about you guys and getting your music out there,
Okay.
right?
Sure.
No, really.
Yeah.
It really is. I was very disappointed that you weren't on my show on Monday, on my radio show, because it was my
yeah.
last radio
Yeah,
show
it's so
live
sad
for
about
several
WCNI.
weeks.
Yeah.
Well, no, CNI's going to be fine.
Yeah.
We're,
It's
we're,
just-
we're on the internet right now. We're going through some constructional changes, but it's still on the internet.
Well, it's a bump in the road, but I tune in. I'm driving my car and I tune in, and all I hear is static. It's like,
I know,
what?
right? I
That's
know.
terrible.
I feel like that too, and it happened a little too early. So you don't play a Gibson, a Taylor, a Fender. You play this guitar company that is an unheard of guitar company. Where did you find this guitar company?
I bought my first one at Maple Leaf Music in Brattleboro, Vermont.
Okay.
I liked it a lot, so I bought another one and another one and another one. And I really like them because they're kind of cheap, but they're loud and they're dependable. And I can put medium gauge strings on it without, warping the.
They're pretty instruments too, and they're not huge.
Yeah, they're kind of attractive. They have all different kinds. I just like the parlor style, the parlor size. And it makes a lot of noise for such a little guitar.
It suits you. It suits you very, very well.
Thanks. Yeah, I'm really happy with them. And I've done a lot of recording with both those guitars. And it sounds good recorded, which isn't necessarily always true with,
Right.
guitars that sound great live. They don't always sound great recorded.
Well, I think that the guitars that we have are always, that at least from my hearing perspective, they're different in every setting. The sound
Sure.
changes a little bit no matter what the setting, whether we're in the UU church or in the studio here or outside at Captain Scott's or in the hygienic. Everything sounds just a little different. Now, when you also put together a thing called Pass the Guitar, and it's become not just your thing, now there are people doing Pass the Guitars all over the place.
Yeah, it's kind of cool.
How does that make you feel?
Good.
That you were the inventor of such a profoundly helpful.
Well, it's more of a practical thing. It's a way to get a lot of performers on the stage really quickly, or as quickly as possible.
Right.
So I like that idea and I've come to appreciate sort of getting to hang out with other musicians, because when you're a performing musician, you don't get to see shows that often because you're always playing out. So it was great to kind of meet other people who are into the same kind of thing I am.
And you've brought so many of them to my attention. I have brought so many of the people that you brought to my attention to the show.
Oh, no kidding.
Thank you so much.
Oh, sure. Well, you can thank Frank Critelli for that too, because he knows everybody everywhere practically, and he brings all these people from all over the state to his shows.
Right.
And so I started saying, hey, want to come and play at ours? And they say, sure. So that's
Right,
kind of
and
nice.
I'll tell you one of those that goes back about 10 years is Canyon.
Oh, yeah.
Do you remember her?
Yeah, she was terrific.
The first time I saw her was on a Pass Guitar.
Wow.
I asked her to come play for me then. She started having babies. Her babies have issues, so she has to take care of them more. And now she's finally, all these years later, coming on my show.
Oh, good.
So yeah, so that's a thing. So one more time, you have a gig on the 25th
Yes.
at Captain Scott's Lobster Dock.
6 o'clock.
Where can people find Summer in New England?
Bandcamp.
That's the only place? Do
Yeah,
you
for
have
now.
any media streaming places that people can find you and your shows, including Dog Bite and whatever else?
You can find us on Facebook, Dog Bite Band.
Okay.
And we're not very good at keeping our page up to date, but we do the best we can.
If I got just a clip of it, I can put it everywhere.
Nice.
I'm really good at that. I spread it out all over the place. So,
Now, a clip, do you mean like a video clip?
like if you send me a link to whatever you want to talk about, if you just tag me in your link on your page, it will come to me and I will take it and spread it everywhere.
You're the best, Dot.
No, I'm not the best.
The best.
I'm pretty good at what I do, but I'm not the best.
Oh, okay.
Okay? I do want local people to get known. It's all, that's what it's all about. So we're at the end of our interview,
Yep.
which is sad, but I just want everything to be, we're gonna talk about, I'm gonna talk to Ian about this, this musical.
Okay.
And I'll get back to you on that. And you're gonna have the Hoot for Hunger next Friday, and you're gonna take us out with a song.
All right.
Don't, no, you're tethered.
Thank you.
Huh. So, Hugh Birdsall, everyone. He is just incredible, amazing, wonderful, and I consider him a dear friend. I'm pretty sure that's not mutual. He just considers me one of the weirdos in his thing. So please listen as he takes us out with a song. I know you all know it's summer. Please, please, please don't walk your pets on hot tar. Don't send your children outside without flip-flops on. It's hot out. Those feet will burn. And as far as your next door neighbors, if you have next door neighbors that are elderly, please go check on them, make sure they have moving air and fresh water. Thank you so much for taking care of your community. I love you all, and I'll see you next week.
Thanks, Dot. And we are friends. I'm just going to take you off with this little instrumental. Thank you very much.